A very good morning to you wherever you are. Today is a wonderful, wonderful day as we close in to the end of the month. Welcome to Smart Means Business. We're live here on Smart 24 TV. I'm Doreen Kemcha. We will be taking you right until the end of this. Noah, good morning.
Good morning, Doreen. In those areas. Now, when it comes to Kampala, we have seen photos of women who are seated on a heap of trash, selling matoke and maize and all that in Kampala here. Some streets whereby garbage is now just there.
It is actually it's the stench that greets you in some of these places. But lo and behold, a lot has to be done, especially when you look at the long-term waste management strategies. There must be something to trickle down, as well as the sensitization of households on how you should have sorting the rubbish and all this starts at the household
But
level.
you see,
and I don't think a lot has been done by.
But you see, until we become a country that prevents crisis or that plans for crisis or disaster, we shall still go through this kind of mess. We are very good at acting after. We are very good at, treating.
Treating.
Yes, when it has already happened. They say prevention is better than cure.
Yeah.
So we're very, very good at curing.
Not even long-term curing, but short-term.
Short-term.
Short-term curing.
So it dumps, it falls on us, and then we wake up and, we need to do this. Oh, you see, then we're in a mess, and then we spend a lot of money.
Yeah.
But when you plan for things, it helps you that when it happens, you will prepare.
There is actually something that I read recently, and this analyst What would happen? Tell us in your
No,
own
you know
scenario.
the Jews that they have built they have built a lot in the desert.
Yes, and they also had
it,
challenges.
Talk
throughout.
about the Arab Emirates. Imagine this country was given
Why is not something just because it is chaos? Your firstborn is giving you a headache within your family.
Who is the firstborn in this case?
It is. No, I'm saying first. Don't unquote me. No. Or secondborn or thirdborn, because your children are unruly within this country, and there's a lot of dirty linen and here and there, and garbage piles are falling over you. Does not mean that the East Africa, the community at large, the village, should be left over. But you see. The sad part about this, Noah, to me, the reality about it is the fact that you had so many specialists, waste management and environmental specialists, come out and actually even link KCCA to some of these wonderful investors that wanted to do something about it.
Of course.
Waste management has been something, environmental concerns have been quite a hot cake, and nothing was done.
Priorities.
Nothing was done. That is the sad part to me, really, that takes the cake for me.
Priorities.
But we will be looking at a cross-section of different issues that have really bombarded this country, not only just nationally, but regionally as well. For the time being, let us dive straight into out what is in the press, the New Vision, as well as the Daily Monitor, and of course parts of the East African coming out on Monday. Press review next. What is in the Daily Monitor? Come to think about it.
Ring of approval for funds in schools. Yeah, doesn't make sense.
Why does it? Why doesn't it make sense?
He says the proposal contained in the ministry's digital agenda to allow learners carry gadgets to school aims to ease teaching and learning and promote research among learners. Considering our attitude towards PDAs, this is going to be a lot of mess. So, you know, funds and all that. I think to this I would rather consider they empower the ICT department in schools more than just allowing funds.
But it's going to be a headache.
It's going to be a headache.
It's going to be a headache.
It's going to be a lot of expulsions. It's going to be a lot of idleness, and they don't have the capacity to tame social media. So, yep, we are going to see a lot of creatives raising in schools, some of them idling. Bigombe decrees mafia in elusive Connie Peace Pact. What? Just, yeah? So Bigombe decrees mafia in elusive Connie Peace Pact. Okay, you can get that story right there. LRA women, war victims, ask government for settlement. Wait, these guys have not been resettled.
That right now, I believe the kilo must be 3.5
Kilo
of sugar, 3.5, 3.7 or something like that. But it could just within a couple of days shoot up. Shoot up. It can go up to 5,000, 6,000 in just a few days if nothing is done. So it is so rocky. A lot needs to be done. In your Daily Monitor, of course, that is breaking news coming in on the cover pages, talking about the medical interns and the fact that it's still not very rosy in their camp. You have them putting in quite a lot of money, and then now they tell you internship is also another thing. Kayanja Ministries scoops global award for feeding Karamoja, South Sudan.
They deserved it.
Yes, they deserved it, really. Some of these things that you do underground, that's why I keep telling you, Noah, keep doing good underground, keep doing good.
Do you know how much good we are doing underground?
With time, you will be uplifted.
The things we do for you.
Stop it. Shillings 22 billion clean water project quenches Bondibujo's thirst.
Smart 24, driving business.
My name is Mugisa Teddy from Chikube district. I'm a businesswoman in fashion and design. I've been doing this for almost 10 years. From what I know before I came, it was making gomes, trousers, dresses in Bitengi, and some shirts in Bitengi for men. Been here for 1 month, but I've learned how to stitch a trouser with a behind pocket. I've learned a long sleeve shirt with a placket. I've learned how to use a button machine on shirts. There's a button machine we use. You place the button machine, you put buttons on your shirt.
Tukuzana onyirirawo kirako enyange tayisa bubi faburiki kyonna kyekiri kiggwa lwa bulu magiki is my choice ono bulu magiki ye wange ambye bulu magiki is my choice ono bulu magiki ye wange
Tanzania, and a lot was talked about, especially in stating the establishment of the India Institute of Technology, Madras University branch in Zanzibar as a milestone been done by Uganda, by the way. Uganda actually on the opposite seems to be going all out and saying, let us actually get as much as possible open, sort of open borders.
Priorities.
Yes, yes, that seems to be the priority.
Priorities. I think right now we would be feeding East Africa because almost got that done. But I think over time, experts have always emphasized on the lack of funding and and there's limited attention given to agriculture. Well,
Where in Uganda?
that you're going to look at agriculture, you're going to look at the budget of agriculture and considering how important and how key and how potential we can compete. There are countries that have positioned themselves as agriculture countries.
Yeah.
Even in Europe. You get? And they have benefited highly from it.
True.
They have focused on technology, you get. But even up to now, you go to the villages and we are still beating cows, bulls to go and plow.
To go and plow.
You get.
Yes.
When actual technology is so, technology may not really be cumbersome because that, you know, you have eased ways of how you plow huge amounts. And
the soil is actually getting depleted all over Uganda.
Because of
we
the,
may have a
because
faithful,
of the management.
we may have a faithful. It is, of course, we've had notable, you know, depletion, and this is where, and we had some of these key stakeholders talking about, you know, there is a lot of chaos coming in. They are pushing for organic farming because that is the way to go, given the different ways in which cancer has been coming out and different things and been linked to the chemicals. So they've been pushing some of these different interests, especially in regard to different key interest groups coming out and saying we're going to be able to push quite a lot of ABCD. The challenge about Uganda is that we tend, the key stakeholders will go where the money is. Yes? And you will move away from that vision that you wanted organic farming because the money, there's someone coming in with lots of monies. That is the number one challenge. When it comes to mechanization, I think we have failed considerably. By the time the president comes out and is saying, can you use what's happening? To me, I totally understood what he was driving at. He was trying, yes, I know you're looking at me like that, but I totally understand it. He was saying, as you wait,
do you know
wherever you are, can you...
been promoted?
Because people say
because
it is still too high.
And sometimes I emphasize. But the government can put things and then, you know, they are behind there. And then those who have access to them, they benefit from them. And how many people this? You're going to realize that actually wrong people, potential,
For growth.
real entrepreneurs do not have access to these resources. And it's very disappointing. It's, you know, we have been, you know, SMART is working with Grow Business. But even
Operation Limited in June. Amid this rising demand for crucial resources from countries and regions worldwide, the acquisition of the mine marked a broader effort by Chinese companies to secure raw materials critical for key industries, thus helping diversify supply chains and expand their global influence. Lubambe Mine, which spans over 5,800 hectares, is designed for an annual production capacity of 2.5 million metric tons of copper ore. As the Chinese company takes the reins, more efforts will be made by the company to help enhance efficiency, technological upgrades, and sustainable resource management. Recently, Lubambe's former CEO said he was looking forward to the company's entry to lead the mine as fresh management strategies and opportunities for revitalization are expected to come with the move. Now, when it comes to Cameroon, Cameroon acknowledges significant debt areas. The Cameroonian government has acknowledged domestic debt areas totaling around $1.1 billion owed by various ministries, public institutions, and decentralized local authorities. These areas claimed by various entities and service providers for the period from 2000 to 2019 were revealed through a comprehensive audit initiated by the Ministry of Finance in late 2020. Finance Minister Louis, in an official communique dated August 2024, 16th, detailed the distribution of these areas. The central administration is responsible for the largest portion, owing almost 1.5 billion francs, while public institutions and enterprises owe 194.4 billion francs. Decentralized local authorities are accountable for a smaller amount, owing 15.8 billion francs. In terms of debt type, salary areas are the highest, amounting to around 303.3 billion francs. This is followed by taxes and custom debts at 215.8 francs and commercial
read about those men. Sit down and listen to what to their spirit. You know, if their ghost can still tap on you and say, you know, this is what we meant by Pan-Africanism.
Yes.
And evaluate right now what we we revere, we respect, and some worship them. They are packed in the bus like school children.
Oh, that was a moment.
You know, when it comes to IMF and you know how it has to go ahead and remind African countries and all, Pan-African spirit has to come out, and we just put it into action.
To resurrect.
And create our own standards, you know, create our own standards for projects, create our own standards for how we have to fight corruption, for how we have to implement.
We can't do that. We can't do that. Let's monitor.
Get into a short commercial break or return.
Why are these people overcalling?
Smart 24, driving business.
6 laps to go. Can he produce his best form of the season and take the goal?
Now the race is on.
This Olympics, we're celebrating the gold in all of us.
ahantu tukusopinga emyenda yatwerekera omwo wino yatwereka omu kiyembe na n'omwahamu mbiri ntakukimanya na n'abandi batahi banje be batakuhamanya so grow etwerekera ebintu byingi yatwereka iba kusopinga dummies aha kasente kace yatwereka nko kuba kozesa ebiharani by'amashanyarazi grow ningisima nyumbe
on, I'm going to be able to fight this and see what can I do. And then you have the others that will say, this can't work. Maybe it's not meant for me. This is the second constraint. The third constraint I've had in just 1 week, in just 1 month. I'm tired, I'm done.
Yeah, there's somewhere that investors, business experts call it careless investment. I think somehow, I find it like it's careless investment when someone is putting in a lot of capital into a business, spoil it with a lot of capital. It's the same thing if you have it.
What do you mean spoil it with a lot of capital? Are they just investing for, or they're investing
a lot of capital?
Because you're investing because you're expecting a return. Yes.
So when you say spoil it, it's because you are not logically investing. You are not even calculating break even. You're not even calculating return on investment. You are not. You just put in money.
Okay.
You get?
Okay.
It's like having a child, and you know business is like a child. In most cases, business people look at business like a child. It's like giving birth to a child, and you know you have to nurture that child to grow.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, a child has to be given health, that child has to be given, you know, education, that child has to be given, a lot of things. So I think business is also like that. You have to nurture them, you have to water them carefully, but not the manner that you spare the rod. You have to constrain it a little bit to make sure that at least you're concerned of how much is coming out.
The return on investment.
The return
on investment matters.
I think most
don't know. We all know the history of this sinking in, and there is very little return.
Not all of us know the
history. There's little return on investment, you know, and all that. And then, of course, giving the monies out there and rallying them, come quickly, and we give you money. So you have what? You want to start chicken? Oh, you have what? That is okay. Come together as a group. All that we all know.
Past few years, we have seen him appoint an advisor
from the
on issues of the ghetto. We have seen him, you know, visit the ghetto and hang out with the ghetto people. It wasn't the case some decades ago. So when you talk about Bobi Wine and the 2 billion Uganda shillings that has been given to the ghetto people, which story we are going to see how the women and the youth are trying to benefit from this money because they formed groups. That's what I've been told. And they are being funded to run different enterprises. Yes. So, yeah.
But it is
there
still,
we are, Madam Kemigisha.
It is still very relevant. But come to think about it, please join us. You will find us here, DSTV 372 as well as GoTV 320, and follow in on some of these stories that are coming in. Please also,
and of course, YouTube, we're streaming live.
Social media pages. Let us know what you think about some of these conversations that we have. We would like to have your opinion on this, and actually let us know so much what you think about some of these topics. We are streaming live as well on YouTube, so please recap on some of the conversations that we've had as well and find out whether it's in order. A lot coming in. Is it worthwhile to think about, you know what, in Uganda, when you think about the fact that return on investment, why did it take them so long? Why did it take KCCA so long to think about the fact that Chitezi may have a challenge at one time?
Chitezi?
Yes, I remember a decade back, and there was already an uproar about the stench that was coming from Chitezi. A decade back, 10 years back, or even more, 15 actually. And the people within that surrounding area, yes, had already started complaining about this stench. We're talking about an uproar.
And they didn't
about
leave.
this stench, yes. To such a point, and this is the part that I don't understand, because even with all that, you still got to see more and more surrounding areas still shoot up in the valuation, land valuation. People still went there hoping that, of course, things will change. But the stench, there are very many that wanted to get that part built within that area, but the stench chased them away during that time. So what why didn't KCCA pick up on this? Why do we wait until the very last minute for things like this to happen? And even when it has happened right now.
Chitezi is a problem that we created ourselves.
And even when it has happened right now, what guarantee do you see that they are looking at long term?
Chitezi is a problem that we created ourselves. We did. If you built around Chitezi, the authority also has to be blamed for approving these houses. Leaders are supposed to guide people to where they need to be, not where they want to be in most cases.
That's the ideal.
That's the ideal. So if we are not considering what people really need and just give them what they want, so because someone wants to build around Chitezi, you go ahead and approve the house.
Same as all the other wetlands that right now.
A leader would be saying, no, according to the need you have to be having, this is dangerous. And we can't approve that plan. But we still lack that muscle. And now we are in shame because the whole country, what is being talked about is garbage. Imagine headlining internationally because of garbage has killed people.
You know, I think it's time our leaders really, and at all levels, thought about, you know, let me do something that can add to a legacy. Let me do something in office that is worthwhile.
Yes.
That is different from the norm. You know, we had that breed of leaders way back.
Yes.
Way back. The breed of leaders that really got into office and said, let me do something where my name will be attached to something good
and
that I left.
And they built hospitals, and they built schools.
And they stood their ground with integrity and that actually is into waste management. And I remember some of the key areas that she spoke about are the very things you're talking about right now. She talked about the fact that, you know what, whereas we are sorting and ripping from plastics, the reality about it
Smart 24, driving business.